and welcome to my channel. My name is Creator007, but you can call me Ren, and welcome everyone to Season 1 of Hardcore Minecraft, where today we are going to be starting a completely new world in Hardcore 1.20, the newest update with cherry blossom trees, and there's also, I believe, some carpets that come with that and bamboo changes. So it's going to be fun. There's a lot of stuff to explore and I'm really excited. So I just want to show you guys. In here, we've got the hardcore world. The seed is, of course, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe to Creator 007. We're going to have generate structures on, of course, and as you can see here, we've added a couple of data packs for mini blocks, mob heads, faster leaf decay, armor statues, and anti-enderman grief, because there is nothing I hate more than an enderman picking up some of the blocks while I'm trying to build. It is one of my biggest pet peeves, so I had to add that in. But with that, we're going to go ahead and create the new world and see what it gives us. Alright. So we just hopped into the world here, letting it load in a little bit. But it's a nice spot. Got a mountain, and then we've got some water really close by. Actually, gonna turn down the volume just a little bit. Haha, nice numbers. Just want to make sure. Turn that up in case we got a little creeper. And let's turn blocks down just a little bit. And my sounds a little bit. And then, not sure where the clicky sounds come from, but I want to turn those down. I don't know what that is. And then, that should be good. Done, done, boom. Now we're going to go zip, zap, zop over here and see what we can see around us. Got a nice ocean around. Looks like a little drowned area there. And then possibly a plains biome over there, which is very nice. But for now, I just want to get a little bit of a starter base going. So of course, we're going to do the normal Minecraft things. Break some wood and get our starting tools and maybe start a little bit of a starting base, house, something, and then try to find a village. So here we go. Alright, so I've got my starting tools and I've got everything that I need here to make a quick furnace, because I know I'm probably going to need that as soon as I get iron. And I placed down the furnace and my crafting table right about where spawn was. But now that I've got these tools, I can go over here and get rid of the wooden pickaxe. Sorry, I completely forgot what I was talking about for a second. And the next thing that I definitely want to do is come up here and grab some wool, which there's some doggies running around, so they have taken care of the sheep for me. I don't know how they could have passed away, but it might have been due to these here friends. But for now, that should be enough, because all I need it for is to be sure that I have a bed so that I'll survive at least my first night here in Hardcore Minecraft. But now that I have all of this, I'm going to take the bed with me, actually. And I'm going to go see what's on the other side of that hill, and possibly over there, because I know that I would like to find a village. So after around 20-25 minutes of exploring, I found 2 of the buried treasure maps. One of them gave me 2 of these diamonds, and the other one came from a chest in one of the shipwrecks. But I got all of this stuff from that exploring, and I still have not found a village, so I want to go out for another 30 minutes up to an hour at the absolute maximum to try and find a village. So I'll let you know if I do. So here we are after nearly an hour of searching. I've finally found a village. So I'm gonna go ahead, pillage the village, trap a couple villagers, mark down the coordinates, yada yada yada, and then head home and we'll see what we've got. Alright, so we're back to the base, and this is everything that I collected on that run. The main things I was after were, of course, the buried treasure, which ended up paying off really well because I got the 5 diamonds, and then I managed to find a buttload of iron, some iron gear, as well as some books. I found, obviously, all the farmables, and some of these new smithing templates, which I found really interesting. So I think that's a new feature from this update, so we're gonna have to check those out. And then I'm glad I got that moss, and I almost have enough of the obsidian to build another portal, but I honestly don't know when I'm gonna have the courage to do that because I don't want to lose this world yet. So for now, I think I'm gonna try to get up to iron tools and start a little farm so we can get one step closer to having an enchanting setup. Alright, so as you can see, I've set up a little station here with a pig stealing my bed, and then I've collected the 4 tall flowers, so I put them down, and I'm starting a little tree farm with the big trees over there, some of the smaller ones here, and then over the edge there's a bunch of sugarcane, and off in the distance, right over this direction, I have started to grow a good bit of wheat so that we can start a cow farm. And in the meantime, I believe that I got a little bit of wheat back in or not one of the villages, I only found one, but in that village, there it is, I did in fact find some wheat. And I know that there are some cows nearby, so I'm going to go ahead and build up a little pen right near the wheat farm, and I'll be back once I've got some cows sitting down in there. Alright, so at this point there's not much else to do because I've got a bunch of wood that I just mined and put away, and I've got the next set of trees growing, I've got cows in there, and pretty much everything is good to go, except I need cobblestone, stone, andesite, all of that, to start working on my house. So the only thing that I really can do at this point is go mining. So I'm gonna go ahead, put that on, and grab the rest of the gear in here for when this runs out. And I think I'm gonna stock up then as well on all my food. And the only thing we really can do now is hop into the mines for a little bit, see what we can get, and I know there's a cave entrance. I think it's right here. That should go pretty deep. And that might actually be, I think that's a little bit too deep here. So I'm gonna look around, except that it's nighttime. So I'm gonna go to bed and then go mining in the morning. And we are off once again into the caves here, and I think this is going to be a good place to start to at least get a few resources and possibly some extra andesite and stone so that we'll be ready to start building up the house. Okay, first creeper encounter. Let's see, I may be able to kill it. It's a little bit harder here in the water. Nope. Alright, well, he's dead. So that's good. And I don't think this ended up being a really small cave, but I'm going to finish lighting it up, collect all of the coal in here, that little bit of iron and the copper over there, and this copper, and then we'll head to a new cave to see what we can find. And here we are in another cave with another creeper that I want to kill before I do anything else, of course, to try and not get murdered. And I think that this might actually be a little bit bigger. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is a bit of a bigger cave here. So, hopefully we'll be able to find a good bit of iron. Hopefully we'll be able to find a good bit of iron and maybe even a couple other resources or maybe even some andesite. So we shall see. Alright, so here I have all of the materials I've gathered so far that are specifically for building the house or might be used for building the house. And I kind of want to go for a bit of a medieval vibe for my kind of starting village. And so I got all of this stuff and I cleared out this area. Uh-oh, there's more pillagers, so I'll have to run away and get them to leave me alone. But I've cleared out this area behind all of my chests, and as soon as the day passes, right there, I'm gonna be a coward and get away from these pillagers. And once they've despawned, once they despawn, I'll be able to zip back and build up that house. And sadly, I don't have replay mod installed just yet, as it is the new update, so it'll be a second before, you know, replay mod and Optifine and all of that are back. I miss my Zoom. So, as soon as that's back, I'll be able to do building time lapses again, but for now, that isn't just yet an option. So, I'll be back with you guys as soon as the building process is over. Along the way with building the house, I have realized I'm in absolute desperate need of some cobblestone and of stone in general. So I'm going to go ahead and go on a mining session for somewhere around 1 to 2 hours, and we'll see what I end up coming back with. Alright, so just to check in, I've spent a few hours now mining and working on the house, and this is what I've come up with. So we've got, you know, some windows and got a little porch here with the flower boxes, and once I'm able to get the grass, then, you know, that's gonna be what I put in there. And then inside, I have just this fun little design with the dark oak wood and the oak wood together, and I need to figure out something to do with the walls just so they don't look so bland. And I'm also gonna add texturing outside to all of these walls in a little variation, but I want to bring some kind of contrast inside and maybe do like a terracotta wall or something inside, just so this looks a little bit nicer, which would then be the same thing we use upstairs. So that's why I'm thinking something like terracotta would be quite nice for it. But yeah, I don't have that much done. It's just the exterior of the bottom floor, and I'm thinking probably 2 floors and then a little attic space will be the total for this house. So I'll check in with you guys again once I have the next floor done. Alright, so I've realized I've done all of this of texturing the walls, and I realized that I really, really need some terracotta to... Oh, hi there. Hello, guys. I realized that I need terracotta to make the walls of this, and also I'm gonna want it for the second floor. And so I've looked online on chunkbase.com to see if there was a Badlands sort of close by to me. So I found one that is southeast, I believe. I can actually pull it up to double check, but I believe it was southeast. Uh-oh. Yes, southeast of me. So that way there should be a Badlands biome. So I'm gonna go ahead and move just about everything inside, as long as, well, I don't know. If these guys have moved on, then I'm not too worried about it anymore. Yeah, they're moving along. So I'm gonna go do a little exploring over there and see what I can find. Alright, so I'm back from the trip, and this is everything that I got. I got a good bit of the plain terracotta, a little bit of the white terracotta already, but I want to find my bones to make bone meal and the rest of the dye that I have, just so I can get all the white dye possible, and then all the white terracotta I can. And I'm gonna go in here and fill out all of the walls and just see how that looks. And with that, our starter house is completely finished, at least on the outside. I still need to decorate some of the inside, but oh, my cows are going crazy. But I'm gonna hop down here and we can run inside and show you around the new house. I'm also gonna turn the volume down just a little bit so that y'all aren't completely deafened by that. But if you see around the side, we've got a little porch area, and then the back is pretty simple, all the way around. And this part is the same as the other side. And then you can see there's a little deck up there, and then the main porch here. Of course, I don't have silk touch yet, so I'm not able to get any grass to put here, but once I am able to, I definitely will do that. And then if we go inside, I have this little room, which I'm planning on turning into a kitchen, slash smelting room. This main room where I want to put most of my storage here under the stairs as kind of like a little sort of hideout under the stairs, like in Harry Potter, that sort of thing, back in there. And then up here, I had a little bit of space, so I made a bit of a library with one of the new pots from the new update, and also the chiseled bookshelf where we can put some enchanted books or coordinate books, and also a lectern. And hopefully that will all be usable, along with this probably for enchanted books. And this huge room I want to turn into my bedroom slash maybe a little bit more storage. And then if we go outside here, I use some campfires to make this little deck area. And so we have a nice view of the surrounding area, and I can run all the way around here, and it's a complete wraparound deck, so I have perfect views of everything around me, which is really quite nice in this world, since it's hardcore, and I need to be careful and safe and, not get myself killed. So we head back inside here and go downstairs. I have one last project I really want to work on today, and that is moving the cows and specifically the wheat farm into a dedicated farm space, which I hope to put right around here behind the house with a little wall around it, and then make a nicer entrance into our mining area. And with that, our 2 fields in the back here are completely done, and for now all I'm growing is the wheat, which is helping to sustain our cow population over there. But yeah, eventually I kind of want to expand all of these fields to have some of these little circular mini field planter or whatever. I don't know what you want to call them. But anyway, there they are. They've got jack-lanterns on top of the water sources, and I incorporated a little compost bin, so that whenever we get extra seeds, they can go right in there. And sadly, my time is running out to get this episode out, so I'm gonna have to finish the mine entrance and the interior of the house on a live stream, which should be happening right about the time that this video is going up. So if you want to see all of that happening, go on over to my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/creator_007. So thank you all so much for watching. That has been the first episode of this hardcore Minecraft world with the beautiful house behind me, all of our insane tree farms, the cows, and the new field hidden behind me there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button to tell me how much you appreciated it. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I have more content on its way very soon. And comment down below what you want to see me do with this world. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.